Yo, crypto degens. In this video, I'm going to break down the official Trump meme coin, where Donald Trump officially launched a meme coin 14 hours ago. And when I first saw this, of course, I thought it was some kind of Twitter hack, but apparently doing quicker diving, it's actually a legit project in a way. And I'm going to break down how it launched, who owns it. But right away, let's just check out this website. It says the only official Trump meme. It is on the Solana chain, and apparently you can buy it with debit card or straight crypto with another app called Moonshot that I know nothing about. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make money on this coin. And it's not going to be by buying right now, because if we find out the information, there are two major LLCs that own this: CIC Digital LLC and Fight LLC, which in the past they launched Trump's fragrance line, and they also launched Trump sneakers. If you scroll down a little bit on that website, you'll see the Fight perfume for women right here. But if we look at who actually owns CIC Ventures, bringing up sunbiz.org reveals that the authorized person that essentially owns CIC Ventures, John B. Marion, which is one of Trump's attorneys. So this is the guy that essentially owns the Trump meme. Now, if you go down to the fine print, it will let you see the card allocation where 80% of the team already has it in. At first, this is actually a really bad thing to have. But if you're a crypto trader like me, you'll know how you can actually take advantage of this. But let's go ahead and go to the charts, because there's a lot that you need to recognize. So apparently they're locking 80% of the total supply of these Trump coins, but the market cap launched with an open of $36.4 million. So what happened is these two LLCs bought 80% of the supply to hold the floor right here. But if we go to the first 10 minutes of launch, we went from a $36 million market cap close to 90 million. Now, what I already know this LLC did under the covers is they bought up here, okay? It only takes about $5 or $6 million for a coin to achieve a 1 billion market cap, especially if they only put 10% of the supply into liquidity. So there's no telling how much supply these LLCs actually have, but it's minimum 90%, okay? Now that you know that going in, how do you actually make money on this? Is it still worth it to buy? And I'm going to say, yeah, it is still worth it to buy, but you need to be waiting for certain crypto patterns to emerge. And this pattern in crypto has made me the most money ever, and is simply waiting for a coin to get a big correction, or in other words, drop 90 to 99%. What you want to happen is you want to see price dropping where people are not getting as excited about it, and seeing what price does down here. And this would be the time, if you want max value, max gains, is that you need to wait for a pattern like this to emerge. Because what's going on here is there's a lot of crypto noobs dumping a lot of money into the Trump coin. And let's give an example. Let's say a random guy named George buys $10,000 right here, and it's his first time buying a crypto coin, right? Well, George is not prepared mentally to see his buy drop by 80 to 90%. But because you're watching this video, you're already going to be prepared for this. So if you want to potentially lose all of your money, you'll buy in right now. Or if you just cannot wait and you want to get some FOMO, this really is not worth a buy at $5 billion market cap. Why? Because you're only going to be looking at a max, maybe 5, 6, 10x from here. Where if you wait for the insider buyers and the LLCs to start taking their initial profits, which by the way, they are reaping in 1% tax off this $2.5 billion. So I think the key point is here is a good entry would be a $1 billion market cap, where instead of that 5x, now you can go for that 20, 30x gain. And this is how the most money is made in crypto. It's not made in buying off the news, because that's how you actually lose the most money. If you look at the Hawk Tuah scandal, okay, all the news came out, people bought the tops. These guys were not mentally prepared to see 80 to 90% drawdowns. So when you see everybody on Twitter pumping this up, which there's going to be thousands and thousands of retweets today, this is going to be providing exit liquidity for these insiders that own the 80% supply. But let's think about it, okay? They said that they're going to lock it for 3 years, but those are the biggest signs to stay away from a coin, is when a team says, oh, we're going to lock it for 3 years. What they're not telling everybody is they're accumulating here at the bottom to take advantage of all the dumb stupid money coming in buying these tops. For instance, if you look at the biggest cycles on Bitcoin, the most money is made when people wait for a 80 to 90% correction. This is back in November 2011. Back in 2013, Bitcoin did the same thing, rallied up, once again accumulate on the bottom before really sending. And very quickly, even if you're a brand new crypto trader, you're going to see that these patterns are very, very similar. Here in 2013, Bitcoin crashed 86%. And what happened? Rallied straight up, did it again 2017, drop 80, 90%, rally up. And more recently, we're seeing the same patterns emerge. So it doesn't matter if you're going to be buying a Trump meme coin. You want to wait for the same pattern. Now, just because I marked this up doesn't mean this pattern is going to do exactly that. You know, it could leg up another 5 billion before coming back down. But the same scenario is going to apply if this does continue sending without a first correction sell-off. Like, let's take, for example, this base meme coin where I just dropped a video 2 days ago explaining how I would turn $5,000 into over 5 million. This coin called Base THC, I waited for a 95 to 99% drop, accumulated, and now the same pattern is going to emerge yet again. As long as there's traction and as long as there's social media presence or videos being made, prices are going to continue to cycle. Prices are going to continue to pump up. And that really nails it down to how you're going to make money off the Trump meme coin. You're going to wait for that first sell-off, and then you're going to stock up because there is an advantage to that 3-year lock. First of all, this coin is going to pump up again well before that lock is unlocked. So the goal would be to get a 20 to 30x and then dump off before this LLC gets all their coins and sell them. But they're already reaping on a 1% tax on 2.6 billion in volume. So do the percentages on that, and these guys are already making millions of dollars in profit. So to sum it up, the Trump coin is not a scam. You just got to know what you're getting into. The insiders have over 90% of the supply with at least 10% unlocked, and it is a corporation, so you can bet your asses that they will scalp some retail liquidity. So with that said, y'all have a good day, and I am signing off.